What's up guys? So in this video I'm gonna be showing you what can make your coin to dump, the coin in your wallet, what can make the price to fall lower than you expected. So stay put and make sure you watch the end. Okay, so to correctly answer the question of what makes a coin dump, I would like to remind you about catalyst, which I told you it's anything that can make a coin pump or dump. Now we're focusing on the negative catalyst, which is the one that will make the price of this coin to go down. Now for you to understand this, you should know, platform you can actually check these things. Number one platform is Twitter. You will still get to know more, but I want you to have Twitter in mind. So the first negative catalyst that can make the price of your coin to go down, it's major team fallout. Now this happens when a team member of a project is leaving the project or announces they are selling their own token. Okay, this played out perfectly with Phantom last year when Andrew Kroger, one of the major contributors to the project and developer, announced he will be leaving Phantom. We saw Phantom and other projects connected to Phantom and DeFi, which all those projects go down in prices. Many FTM projects went down in prices 3 hours after he announced he'll be leaving the project to focus on other areas. So once you're buying a coin, make sure you know something about the team, especially coins you are hoping to hold for a long time. So make sure you know something about one of the team members and know if these guys have contributed more to other projects, if they have built something that is worthy, and know when they are leaving the project. This is why it's good to follow any coin you are holding. Follow them on Twitter, check them on the social media, and know what's going on. Now the next thing here is hack attack. Hack attack. Okay, we saw a case of Solana, last year around August 22, Solana blockchain was attacked, and we saw the attackers drain Solana of about 5 point something million dollars. That's how much a hack attack can cost. And once a project is attacked in such manner, the price of their coin, their native token, will go down. And if it's a blockchain, some major coins built on that chain will also go down. And if them as a blockchain or a network is holding some tokens in their portfolio, those coins will also go down. So it's good to watch out for such news, and you can probably sell early enough before it becomes so obvious and then buy back later. Now, okay, next is token unlock. Token unlock happens when a project did pre-sale, private sale, or airdrop. All these strategies are meant to give out some tokens to early contributors of the project or to the project. So these contributors can be those who participated in the pre-sale or the airdrop or the private sales. Now sometimes they don't release all the tokens to them once. All the tokens allocated, they don't release it once, so that not when you give them they will now sell out, because they are early contributors, so they actually got earlier before the public launch. They got at a better price. So most time people's psychology now is always taking profit. So once you see that money in your wallet, you would want to sell and take profit since you're already in profit. So now what some good project, what they do is, especially projects that plan for long term, what they do is they lock some of these coins up and not release it once to these people you grab, then release it a bit, maybe every 12 months they release, or every 3 months they release, quarter by quarter, or yearly, or every 3 years. Now sometimes team tokens can also be locked up. So one good thing you should do is find out when token unlock will happen. Now I will drop some link in the description section of this video, so you check links to always check token unlocks. So any coin you want to hold for a long term in your wallet, always check when they will be unlocking the token the next time an unlock is scheduled to happen. So you wouldn't just buy and the next week the coin is dumping and you'll be wondering what happened. It's early contributors that are trying to sell profit. That's what happened. Okay, the next thing here is fraud and settlement. Fraud, it's fear of uncertainty, or settlement, it's bias, people's bias, what people think generally. this happens mostly on Twitter. You saw what happened with FTX. FTX basically, okay, it was partly slave deal and partly our settlement, because FTX CEO, he engaged in something that risked users' fund. Now it's the fraud. It became worse when Binance CEO started talking about it, posting about it on Twitter and talking bad about the guy. And a lot of people now rush to sell. Before you know it, the project went bankrupt. Okay, sometimes this fraud or settlement can actually be noise or just negative bias, some paid influencers to talk about your project. So always find out exactly what is wrong with the system. Like there was a time they were fighting about Binance, and I think Binance, the coin went from $300 something to $200 something. That day someone chatted me up and asked me about the coin, what should I do, boss, and all of that. I used like 5 minutes, checked on Twitter, and I found out it's just some guys that against CZ, DC, or tweeting those rubbish that there's nothing actually wrong with Binance or whatever. So I told most of them to hold their BNB, because I saw a lot of people posting on this WhatsApp and Telegram, sell your BNB. But I was like, hold your BNB. If you sell now, you're gonna regret it, because it will bounce back almost immediately. So always watch out and know if this is a real settlement that will affect the market in a negative way or just some noise. Okay, the last here is what I call slave deals. Okay, you don't get this regular. Slave deals is like, a project team or founder making some deals that doesn't favor the project in the long run. You understand? Now, if you're just building a pump and dump token, a shitcoin, a cash grab token, you don't make the same deals or the same arrangement as someone who is building a utility token. Utility token in the sense that there's a use case, there's something that's always bringing people back to the project, and you're hoping to last with this project years, and you're hoping to keep your community active. You don't make such deals as those that just want to pump and dump the token. Now, some of those deals is marketing. This brings us to tokenomics. So as you're buying a coin, check the tokenomics. How many allocation is placed for marketing? If possible, if you can find out if this marketer is not just one person. There's something that happened recently with one project. The developer gave out 2% of the token supply and 5% of pre-sale to one person for marketing. Now, what did the guy do? After the project launched, he sold out all his allocation once and the project crashed. Because if you sell, even that 2% is enough to cause a market crash. Do you know why? Because once people see that a huge wallet sold out, they will feel pressured. There will be a panic selling, what we call panic selling. A lot of people will be rushing to sell out. You would not want to miss out. You would not want to be used as an exit liquidity. So before you know it, everybody starts selling and the project goes back to zero. So always try to find out about the tokenomics of this project, how the allocation is placed, the pre-sales, the marketing aspect. Okay, so this for now are the things you should have in mind as to what will make your coin to go down in price. Major team fallout, hack attack, token unlock, fraud or settlement, slave deals. So guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next video. My next video will be on how I use Twitter for my research, how you can use Twitter to find your next 10x crypto, 20x crypto.